their decisions after the SWOT I'm against.
Also, the fans say what benefited in say because we benefited that.
Mr. quoting me, but he's not quoting me well.
Okay.
I didn't say if you enjoy officiating goals in your favor, never complain. But I'm saying that my yenkase referee di match we are emfa microphones question and no match training same.
I heard Alaji Gruza on a sister station speaking bitterly about the Ghana Football Association and the Black Stars Management Committee meetings on Zoom with the coaching staff and its repercussions. I want to have your take on that, especially Sir Franco Naro. Amos Edwin Frobwasi and Abreye. But my mommy, sa Kasa Alaji, kind Alaji Kasa or happy FM. Okay. And then you okay. And I'll be so Tina most take said, please, the printing of goat on Messi's jersey. Is allowed by FIFA. Wahab Achumantinsri and anyway, and so Abreye. Messi jersey.
No, is it Messi alone?
Goat.
Is it Messi alone? There are PSG jerseys on match have goat. No, there are PSG jerseys on match have goat.
Oh, good. Okay. Good morning, Sir Laka. I disagree with Andy Kem on this. Xavi is not saying it will change something. No, the whole world just want to know the reasons why those decisions were taken on the field of play. If Andy Kem is saying it wouldn't change anything there, then the post-match analysis he does is also not important. With no intention of disrespecting his work, we just want to know the reasons behind those controversial decisions. This is Brighton inside Abusokai Runabout Presbyterian Church. Oh, Abusokai around Presbyterian Church. Abusokai around Presbyterian Church, Brighton, and anyway, Abba. Also, post-match, Albert Ryan was will be
that is different from
a different from the.
They know, referee one of them now. I can't.
Massa, what's your name?
No.
Only time, yeah, on the Super Saiyan.
But there's someone who will be on make
us. You know,
Sir Franco said judges. Judges, Omukuma case we are. And the referees are judges on the field of play. And you know, you may my match, sir. Until I want to be able to conclude, say, if it is not you struggling to interpret the rules, my conclusion is that it is deliberate.
General, I say after match. We see referees abeyemra after match omra mi jira post match confirm be buo mu ho brutal
and I say Ghana dey
security
general ya wie post match no mutito
e wa ko se suru ba bi o mu
ko one has match ko de fa ko one has match no
general o mu wi a
no mo ba be
ko chen inside
that referee salom ya bless ba be kire incident na sie and I think ya be kra
we wan go vi
na no je no mo ko ahun se
reinforcement
by 150.
Good morning, I like your program. However, reacting to the opinion of Franco Naro about judges and referees, there are two people I fear in this world, that is judges and referees. In the case of judges, their decisions can be set aside by an appellate court, but in the case of a referee, when they take decisions, they are final and cannot be changed. Robert Edwin Frikaswa and so Abre and Anope Pequia Mofaswa Munino Biache na drink Kankra Onsma Elkosono Gabi Tema Community 9. Good morning, sir, and your crew. Will Calvin De Bruyne start for either Barcelona or Madrid? Because I wonder why he's not being even rumored. Those teams, Gabi, and anyway, if you tema Community 9 and so Ebraying.
Enjoyment, I enjoy Manchester City. No person will be free.
I don't agree with Sir Franco Naro on the referee judge analogy. Before judges pronounce sentences, they read out why all those sentences are approved. Kofi the way free Domi Accra. I'm on for who make sense on a pay. Who make sense? Who make sense on a pay? Pacho, we are Canadian. Tidabia, no more bigger. As a man,
Said, near 2 above maybe Koha. ne bisa ko ane rules kro da
Say you judges no mo site case.
Almost site
the last message.
Yeah, man ko force kwan. Almost nje chiro madwen. Obi din de ba na owuram. Ka bi. Assemble
The
kre.
last message is solid. Judges, major difference between referees and judges.
Yeah.
Judges would explain, quote the
Solid.
Yes, very
It's solid because judges, major difference between referees and judges.
Yeah.
Judges would explain, quote the relevant laws, cite cases. No more general so I can say anything you taking this decision. We are where we. But referee no need a chance to explain.
Yeah.
So it's a major observation.
Wow, why are they papa?
Yes,
Then
yes.
we am say what?
Why
So why didn't I still Joe, please, good morning. I hope you're doing well. I thank God you are always healthy and strong. Please never stop working with your prudent panel. Through you have fallen for sports. I hope little by little things will be okay. Gentlemen, your lives are precious to us. Please always take good care of yourselves, and our Heavenly Father will protect you. I'm enjoying your show happily. God bless you. Bra Thomas, would we free Bekwai Crofrum and I pray. Bra Yedasipa, Bra Thomas. Yedasipa.
The here pa Yakobono behind na brabo.
Yes. Yeah. Marie Jata.
General.
Marimra way. Who are Brabo ye?
Guso.
The who did the etin there. Who the Brabo do dia grow.
question now answer we are probably at me so.
The year who any the etin there. Who the Brabo no tunte. Marie Jata.
Oh, Kwamira.
Oh, uncle. What the tunte spa. What have you done now? Because we didn't have the brain.
And then start to Bamako now. Baba see our crowd. Has folk prepare some Bamako see a real club Bamako. You know preparation, and I mentioned on video side, and it will be a lot based on data from Bamako game. How I'm set up near myself has folk prepare. I'm go through both more structure and individuals. So some prepare a lot, especially. I'm looking at the fact that
Sure, Andy is always biased with his Chelsea analysis. I think he fears Seju. Chelsea team is not good, but Andy is always defending. Ben, good way for your fan call barrier, Accra.
Oh yes.
Oh no, Andy Surobi, yes.
The bear 1 month to start in Oya and
Surobi. What are you going?
So general, definitely, and you share Bamako, I'm game, I'm gonna house football, but preparation so extensively. As I said, you're starting in terminate to Yakura, and house for being your only rep of Africa now. As I said, Bakumi, knowledge be a yagadano, yeah, ma or more assorting no share, especially at the time or more technical team no, and your best Bakumi, knowledge be a yagadano, Juma, as I say, associate me support us from here. Little information from Bamako, many house folk ever share, a lot detail per general.
Okay. And quickly, Maminko, Awal Mohammed ho na me head on so the ebre message way every Gideon Takrade Banchasi and I do a free abrain. One decision from a referee can cause a fight in football between supporters or among supporters. So they need to explain their mistakes. Look at Taylor versus Chelsea. Recently, look at Indonesia football game. Okay, look at a game of football in Indonesia. Gideon Takrade Banchasi. Obi odi ababia SS referees no post match. Ese yemra na ombe explaining omo decisions no. Essential for buso omo nsem. Na decisions bi omo take here no omo explain it. Am I? And Sakra na FA no penifo ni ade omo to nsa free referees no. Yes, FIFA ne CAF. Ghana nka ho.
Say division 1 na omo bon ye pon na referee abete new. Division 1 na omo ko here pon.
Na eden.
But general, I mean, I think
which one started from Premier.
A draw. Football
evolution. Pilot of Premier Leagues. No?
Football evolution.
Very risky.
Football risky. Evolution. And you might change.
Referees in the game. Helicopter never found.
Yeah. General draw.
and then helicopter the paper.
You know, I think oh can't has for game no one more. Not just say Omodi can konya experience. Even though most of the squad no last season against Kamsa now bebre so call against WAC bebre no anyhow JSR who almost so bebre need squad no new guys all together, not entirely, but bebre na free. Now first of all, started from Bamako a team no. Now you know Obebus a lot of questions tactically. Say crowd now set up. I mean a tactical setup. What is the real focus? Almost set up on a picture. What do they seek to achieve? Every manager on the squad planned from Monday or Tuesday. I could see Friday, no. Now squad now who the manager and person ahead of the game. Now manager also who the kind of demands are as I say onya from the boys, you know. Now say also Urema, there are every single tactical detail, not the limitation. Team be only weakness. The Pep Guardiola team not building my Barcelona and only weakness. And we think Jose back, you know. Jose Mourinho teams that were building for Chelsea, for other clubs, for Inter Milan, for Real Madrid, only weakness. Has for team and Dabuadu only weakness. Every team beyond general only tactical weakness. Now so Bamako general almost set up so deep. Someone only ball no. They always try to set up in a way I met me hit your position, you know, on the counter-attacking situation. So this season and I said even this year, I'm a kind of calendar year from January, see this October year, Bamako ensure more than 2 goals just in 2 games per and a general or more than 2 goals. That 3 goals are more Enyawo LC Bamako Stadium or Modiba Keita Sports Complex and no another 5-0 now general almost share Mamadou Diarra di Kulikuri that stadium also Mukonya 5-0. We 2 games in free China. None of the games and more than 2. So it means that this is a team that tactically or setting up so deep. The strength now falling on the defensive side. Now let me leave here and then talk about the average physical index. Team be on a physical index. Game never start in the first minute. Oba break time be a team na ho dey be form. Time be na betimi ahiti omo. Every single team our pitch no so no our time general oba start say drain it down. This team Bamako America mo asem no has for continue. Almost strength no started dropping around the 70th minute. So meaning so many finishing. Almost finish game no with a kind of energy on the start of game no because a lot of the time they play without the ball. Jai ball no they forfeit possession. Jai ball amount to decide a lot of the time, but try to close out the spaces. And that Ebasa normal break around the 70th minute, you know, general normal starting or more dropping. Their experience in Africa no make them in Dakar against AS Douane, about 0-0. And now Kromo in Bamako, so general mobile 0-0. And the penalties 3-1. Edi Douane for the film. But more detail say in Dakar no general Douane for no fewer shots more than omoko away no omubo home atia Bamako for no omunya fewer shots meaning say Bamako for no cause so deep our bro mo emma Douane for no mie game no enya kwan me create any chance be abebo atia omo and omo the 3-1 penalties no eyo mu free mu. Now one thing I be share no so about Dakar league ni say versus AS Douane team our average is 0.8 goal per game. That is 20 goals in 26 games in our boy, our more 14 club league in so our Dakar. But this team was limited so much to the extent that even Onya shot in the first half. Bamako for no huge experience for Africa, even though more Asrubi, but prelims, I see how in general, is so tough at the moment. Now let me tell you about Hasfolk. They have 2 ways to go about this. 2 ways in the Bakujira Hasfolk project Aswaba. Ajode who's the project we don't know mukushia. They have a starting lineup of General Biabeti Ambo. Project is very nice. So defense is intact and consistent. Midfield shape in Juma. Attacking wise, the flexibility, the rotations, is so much in flow. But one thing Mibusa has for fun say they should analyze Olympics game and the Kotoko. How many changes did they make? 6 changes. From Olympics to Kotoko game, So just 2 games, the first 3 games of the season, they've conceded a lot of goals. I mean, kind of a lot because games in USA. But this is Hasfolk can make a lot of changes. So it means only a standing team. Now, so only a standing team are prepare according to the weakness of the opposition. You don't prepare according to your strength because unya clear strength. So you go detail into the opposition, the tactical details. And here find a general attack concede or transition by the offensive tender. Players bear na weak and then you try to hit them hard on that. Now talking about the weaknesses, Baby has for say General Motion so much. Protect your team no. Try some member Bamako for no any opportunity be out. First of all, a has folk weakness. Now if an has folk weakness, the transition to defend. Has folk about so about the show general. So but no one to me for one to net, no lose possession. Has folk a wiki. I keep saying say goal is considered in sequences. Baby abe lose ball, who consider goal. Ababe drew midfield, who recover, who consider goal. Ababe drew deep defense. General who recover, but consider goal. Until someone better net. So goal is considered in sequences. So has folk one, the structure is always not compact. Two, individual situations like one-on-one against Mo Alasa Ehupa. One-on-one against Konadu Yadom Ehupa. One-on-one against Caleb Ehupa. Individual weaknesses is so much clear. And say has folk first of all the structure and makan wasem. If individually so me and more by I'm making sure say the structure no protected the weaknesses are general. I am telling you Bamako for no will not come to attack us folk. They will sit deep, give you the ball. But how to decide with the ball, no? And I'm sure a coin has folk ever keep you ball, no? Now, has folk without the ball, they should take this little advice from me. I'm gonna call with the pressing, or I'm gonna call with the blocks. So I'll call with the pressing. Is it a high press or a mid press? When and how to press. These are the tactical angles of a preparation. As I said with me, a touch and sign of game like against Bamako. Now, how to press? As I said, what information about the opponent. Time when I'm pressing. Player Ben, your friend, press trigger. When you the ball no manual, you bet me a coin and a has should go back and watch last season against Wafa in Soga Kope. Didn't you offer for no close to more last? Now, one bus. No more presses over, and they would understand what I am really talking about. And when they can press trigger, there are players who are comfortable with the ball for defense. You give them the ball, opponent and they are aware. No, I started pressing. These are some of the things as folk would really need to work on the little details. Or are they going with the blocks? If the blocks are not general, is it a deep block like the Simeone style, or is it a mid block like a certain Jose Mourinho style? Which and when are they setting the block? In which formation? Is it a 3-5-2? Is it a 5-3-2? Is it a 4-4-2 or 6-3-1? Which block are they setting against a team like Bamako? And one thing America wants to say, the last 10 games at Bamako Aboni General, they've always been averaging a possession of 30 to 40%. 60% in our opponent, you know. But how to decide that 60%, you know, General? Now, under Boadu, last season, has folk averaged 57% of the ball under Coach Boadu. But and I am telling you, against Bamako, this 57% would obviously move to around 70% of the ball. So if you can't decide with 70% of the possession, that 30% Bamako will punish you because that is their style. Now you go back and find out why Ruben Kazan added 28% of possession. Ebe Barcelona free move and I said show more company. So it means possession you're in a winning game, but rather you have the ball. So number of passes, you know, and you translate it into possession. You can wasn't. But how and when, general, and how you use those passes. Bamako for Bejabo no Ediamau. One thing I make one say under Coach Boadu, the 4-3-3 was always consistent. 3-man midfield, 3 attackers. The game was always fluid. Then the games, you know, were always fluid. But Coach Yawa Baffle for Anadi Obebai, Okulu Enya the boss at general, are they sticking to the old 4-3-3 now boys in the TSA, or they'll be moving to a traditional 4-4-2, or the magical box 4-4-2 now Coach Boadu the show Gumuno. Whichever setup, the key emphasis here and say Bamako Bejabo and the Hasfolk. And so Hasfolk, one, are they dominating centrally, or they are creating from the wide zones? Now, if General Mo dominating centrally, do they have the players? If indeed someone call the outer channels now, do they have a wide creators so me a punishing Babako for all the counter attacking situations? These are all the tactical details. Maybe has folk for say ahead of their preparation. They need this information, not training grounds. So no must start rehearsing Babako. But to sum up this, Bamako will forfeit possession in the 2 games against Hasfolk. But their Kwanya Hasfolk the possession General.
Wow. Marijata, aka Akokono. Wow. Yo, good morning. Andy didn't answer the question. Did Kevin De Bruyne will Kevin De Bruyne start at Madrid and Barcelona? Tony Ejura.
Kevin De Bruyne. He will start in every team in the world.
Wow. Wow. And the Ejura, Tony, Andy and Sound. And if I'll say, ha ha ha. Question of the day. Now, what we cry, why did the Are you telling us you don't know anything about how Andy Kem got to Kessben FM? Gruza is right. Zoom meetings should not be allowed since we pay the coach. He should come with a plane for the meeting. Anefi Enediwe Abre Sunyan Zongo Kanda Newton, do you mean all the 3 center backs of Hearts of Oak are suspect when it comes one-on-one? If yes, then what's the solution?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Answer yes. No refer to when you are a suspect on one-on-one.
Okay.
But general, to believe this, come up so be the video about for you yard much.
Okay.
I know the Ebema best part.
Oh, Hearts of Oak 3 center backs in
one-on-one situations.
Wow.
A week.
I think referees should be allowed to explain their decisions. We'll get to understand some of the rules in officiating. Larry Edwin Sawaba and Abre. Senye the Central for Ninakra Ebusan Semno a post match in Central for Onokra. Baby a start time kwa no mujina. Na omoni referees, omoni coaches no edin komono, any players no edin komono. Come for referee ko kawo. Say yem fan man Central for Ninakra. Start time to Central no kwa I won kwa. Yem for referee ko kawo.
General bedro. Football niema bebre asesa.
I hear omo pa.
Niema bebre asesa bedro.
I would have impatiently waited for referee Yao Bless press conference. Impatiently. The main 9 referees could have been done the following day under police protection. Wow, lawyer Kwambuafu. And anyway,
Madison Quebec can you Minimum Samokai 2006 referee dinner. Australia versus Italy. Fabio Grosso penalty. It be seen them in to control this penalty.
Wow.
You know, after match, be no police fire radio.
Referee Ben ignore Benzema born Okutia. Gigi Donnarumma.
A term, yes, I feel the inform.
Oh, you know, no, I'm only giving you a
good morning, sir. Julian Caesar, and Pep as a manager is dynamic as a do. Oh, sir, your style of hosting keeps on changing. At least every 2 years since you began radio, your radio journey. As soon as you realize your style is all over, you do the switch. I see. Wow. That's what talking on the serious one. I don't agree with Xavi. If the referees are to be interviewed during post-match, how then will be the duty of the referees review committee? Say they wow. We ever boa review committee. Ever boa a compliment.
You know, we can have David
Someone said, Miss Amufanko Jamach review.
Let me be away, be a correct. The Busan was man in the
correct.
A time will come, they may have to explain a minute by minute decisions taken for the entire 90 minutes. Abba. Okay, the Julian Caesar and so the Abre and an hour. Mohammed.
Chapter tells Joe that before the punishment, snake had legs. It lost the legs after the punishment.
Why do you buy chapters?
Or the quotation count
of fine.
What Kessben's force and this?
Not a war night. Adam and Eve, the man and Annie.
The case.
More cancer.
General.
Not a war night. Ordinary.
You see, Adam and Eve in some the one and the movie as a brave. And who are so trained, be brave. To send a mad as a result of Sadam.
With you,
come some kind of hope. My blasphemies. Come on, some busapa.
But the bottom line is that a made DSC Adam and Eve.
I so train to be a
Sadam. Catching so obey you must have new free. Now they are here. Scabu and Niquazutia. It's another Makofaba.
Yeah.
Near to ya. Experience. Another.
How about your scar? Here, I'll be to us. And
then make you
go himself who seek a trade.
and then make you scar.
They were a very good.
Bimobi oye juma ma pa.
Make in general terms.
Untia more than 10 cedi many pakro.
Me say.
Usman ko na ojensa. Ezo ni pa no boa ko bebre so.
Me say we are speaking.
I push me America.
Me say we are speaking in general terms. So tie wa to me to eske we to me say nyana na adam.
Nyame.
Oh no, say remember.
Okay, all right.
Numerology for no catch us afi ma be di Mexica we numbers na wona ma be di Mexica
be bro. Nice question. Even in the film the snake was on its stomach before it went to Eve. Sir, good morning. We already owo na di we aba every Italy, modern Italy. I you show film one. O one day yi konya no na onam na yi na ko. O wa ati. Okay. Our remember what I'm here there was the brain. We every Richard Asenso says you please let Andy give us head to head Klopp and Pep Guardiola. Rich Asenso wa bra studio ha. Fin kran bra ha na wa ba yes you know. Why? Zuna kwa. Our
Sergio last
go in a day no come on one kran no. As I Rich any Ahmed Wahab. I didn't remember. Only no muton higher be from Monday to Saturday. Ruby at Tombi. I mean, come via become home. Serious. So much change.
Sergio, last month it was September Muna, the president of the Egyptian Republic, President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi, and watch how infrastructure project.
So was Akokuru 2 having legs before? So was Akokuru 2 having legs before? Wow. Okay. We do the buy. Come on, queen. Okay.
Before
so Sergio Enumuna Enra, the General Secretary of the Egyptian Olympic Committee, no, Mr. Sharif El Arain, on the BBC a grant interview, and the just said the Egyptian Republic, no, are ready to host the Olympic Games come 2036.
Okay.
A game that started way back many years, over 2,000 years ago, but Sergio in 1896 near formalizing the competition. No? But interestingly, never have we seen any African nation hosting the Olympic committee, hosting the Olympic competition, who happens to be the biggest sporting event ever in world. And Sergio, the Egypt, you know, Omodi Atuja said 2026, Omo person be host to. Unse after said Tokyo hosted the 2020 edition, I so last year 2021, no. 2024 Aqua Paris, 28 the Echo USA or Los Angeles, 2032 Echo Brisbane in Australia. So Sergio, 2036 no na Egypt omodi ka ba betu jase omo pese omo competition no esi omo na so say the kan no anopa breaking news na ba Nadia Lali have agreed $1.8 million fee for the Brazilian Marcino Augusto da Silva Barbosa. Sergio, he plies his trade with Kawasaki Frontale or the Japanese J League. No, now unse meka even last week and the analysis about how Nadia Lali have been struggling in attack. Mohamed Sheriff Mo any the likes no Percy Taumo have not been given the numbers that they want. Last week Omunya Bruno Salvio, a Brazilian international, almost had the Massino so Ebabe Kao says Sergio in between over $2 million because we Bruno Salvio inquire $1.48 million. And as a so Massino so Babeka $1.8 million. Uka figures in boom Sergio. Almost $4 million because we do over 1.3 over 1 something million over 2 something million. So a child said the Egyptians, you know, or the Nadia Lali people, no Sergio, they really mean business. And this is the trajectory of football.
$1.8 million. Dollars.
Yes.
Okay.
8 million. 8 in that no crowd the bread or her. Everything the Akobe 3 years.
All right.
So Sergio, and how Mahmoud El Khatib and then the board no baby Amudi team no ekono. Sergio,
Marcino.
Yes.
Da Silva Barbosa.
Yes.
Wow. You be follow the power.
Yeah. Marcino Augusto da Silva Barbosa.
Okay.
Sergio, he scored 13 goals in the Japanese J League last season.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's a fine striker.
Right.
And he's a very good striker when it comes to ball movement. On your player Ojina Fakunti,
okay,
or one of the guys, I'll be adding a lot of quality to the Nadia Lali setup. No, so you one thing say, a likely say be who the World Cup. No say, you be who the emergence of more young players. Also in 1958, Nesha awarded the young best footballer of the tournament, and Nuna Pele, then 17-year-old Etimiji. And said, yo, since 1958, Yenya say a teenager bishop more than one goal in a game until Mbappe in that game against Argentina during the last World Cup. No, but this time around, we are going to see a lot of teenagers. She Gavi, she Pedri, she Jamal Musiala, she the likes of Jude Bellingham, and we are going to have a lot of teenagers. So one thing, Ebema, the young best player of the tournament, very, very, very key. Hey, how we are going to have a lot of them. Most of the times, you call World Cup tournaments, so we young player call back set up now. To the Biaquan feature. Ronaldo was part of the 1994 US team now. Brazil Alcaraz
okay. Only David Goffin.
Yes, okay. It was the Astana Opino in Kazakhstan. Yeah. So 3 opens in called right now.
Wow.
Yes. Baku Ekoswa Astana, Baku so Ekoswa Japan, Rakuten Opino.
Okay.
And another one so Ekoswa. So I said tennis player almost spread it across.
All right.
Almost spread it across.
Okay. Enti they are carrying no if you say me be a room, they are cano and so ba betwaso de abamo Kessben 3.3 live on Kessben television live. I want crying important Kessben 92.9. DSTV channel no 364, Go TV channel no 173. Mpamucho ubenyai enso Facebook Kessben television. Nana Osei Kofi. Nana, good morning ya chia baby obia Sajo Liverpool Emre. Liverpool Emre. Nzizi nana we.
Oh, Friday ni Michiano Seminchao.
Oh, okay. Okay. Franco Naro knows the Bible more than any other member of your group. Oh, okay. So over here Naro messages ni calls the man answer when you go teach about yes. Lawyer Atuma Kondi way free in crime. What Zavi said is unnecessary. The unexpected decisions also make the game passionate. You come to Accra and don't look for me. Oh, na fast ayibipa. Na enye. Before Sebeko Akofa commercial break and sana kwa make the local stories no bebreno. Alhaji Abdul Karim Gruza ene anopei on a happy FM etwetwe nkomo kakra de fa Black Stars eho. Na minim se betimi etie kakra sana. Yekoba ojafo church Roma dwen de afa ho a. Enti Alhaji
committee since you free Nigeria by no any meeting here. Be meeting here. You see, any coaches be meeting on Zoom. Me my catch them say Zoom meeting. I won't do it. Anameka Ghana no enyo PID. Ye nyina ye de. Me uye ni awuni ye wanye ni awuni. Oto Ado, as I said, yen share personally. Zoom, they be no better my catcher. Chris, they be no better my catcher no on Zoom meeting. These 2 matches in a boy, we have to know our squad. We take them to Adi. If you know for team, we need to say Omudia. I don't friend meeting. Oto Ado, when Jacket, one team in Bahame, yen meeting 2 days, 3 days. Now, place, yes, I keep place a man. Yen in a share match. Ye team so. But Ado, as a chairman, one say, well, yeah, for management committee, not for GFA as a vice chairman. When the time you should resign, this is a personal idea. Say a flower, say the boy Ghana bless, I won't me, and I won't me. You can't take our Ghana in your hand and you combine for team. Come on, about me back to tell some more. We are so called management committee. So we are so called management committee. We have to go to meeting. So the chairman de Pia when Ghana. So when they are Daji, I won't marry in a Jaina, Yama, a GFA Noir, or organization.
Abdul Karim Gruza, or your ESCO member, Sanso, and Odi akuti pa Black Stars says sorry a Black Stars management committee member in the ESCO, a Black Stars management committee member in the Okawe the afane chairman Mark Adonwa na just any bripa and alaji nani abre on kasa free baby committee krono and nani abre ni chairman also efa Black Stars hono alaji san the same be esa to debut yenti alaji. Okay, so no you're ready. Yes, also there a commercial no bar. Na via no so some abramo. Doctors don't do postmortem to bring back cases. Comprehend his comments clearly. Boss, I don't know if it's mandatory for our coaches to speak English language at start times, post-match interview sessions. If we have words carefully, our coaches are unable to make headline comments after their game. All because they can't produce their thoughts well in English language. Instead, we enjoy making mockery of their mistakes, and it ends there. DD, Akumadan Senior High School, Nidia Ode Abrain Kakra, and so I don't know. But the commercial break, Kakra be Bansana Kwamiki at the local source now carrying and so Abrain. Jijagu, Sila Ozangai, Unwe.
Never officer. To quite fast better officer no and only the mystery.
I need that table also ana.
But the fridge no so.
So nim say na e corner e hwene na ho.
Yeah, ko hwene na ho.
We catch them say hwene na ho.
Nti why na dey koto ho?
Ah.
Mission am ba studio. Nti any possible say me ba koto ho.
Nti bisoro.
Wow. E ka ba.
This game, referees will be gearing up for it. Of course, we as well have been looking forward to this one. It's come early in the season. No matter how early it is the most anticipated fixture in the Ghana Premier League.
Asante Kotoko, coach Seydou Zebo, he's made 3 changes from the team that lost to Kadiogo. Infege is on the bench. His place is taken by Stephen Amankona. Stephen Mukwala leads the attack. Eric Zeze comes in to replace Samuel Boateng. And Augustine Japan is in for Christopher Nete.
Yeah, the very attacking side there by the manager. He's got Isaac Opon and Stephen Amankuna providing width for Mukwala. Enoch Morrison is going to be sitting around BOADI, but Zeze will be crucial when he picks positions in behind the striker.
6 changes from the team that drew with Great Olympics. No place for Inkum. Richmond Ayi takes the place over for Rienchi. Caleb Amankwa starts as Mohamed Al Hassan is not in the matchday squad. Okodia's place is taken by Surak Seydou. Bania is away with Black Stars for international duties. Kojo Obin Jr. takes his place, and Junior Kaba starts ahead of Yao Chin Yasan, who is not in the matchday squad.
Yeah, pick up some tees there for Hartsefuk.
He's whistled, and the game has started here in Kumasi. Kotoko versus Hartsefuk. Transfer Kotoko, Knedu Yadom goes down, good tackle. Still looking dangerous for the Phobians. Caliber Mankwa with a strong challenge.
Get the early start. That's the early shout for a penalty. Caliber Mankwa just got his leg through the legs of their striker. Mukwala kicked the ball away.
It's Amankuna who sets A Japan on the road. Here comes the guest in A Japan. Good movement forward. Kosa shows great strength as A Japan goes down again. The fans of goalkeeper.
That was the earlier incident there. We'll see if there was any foul there. Listen, anywhere else on the pitch, that's possibly a foul. It's nowhere. He's not getting to the ball. It's actually shoving the man. Gets his hand away from his body. It's a push.
Got switch from Morrison. He finds Isaac Opon. Opon goes for glory. And it's a good save from Richmond Ayi.
Yeah, it's a really good save, but doesn't have the memo on Opon. When he's in this space, you need to close in on him and deny him any space to check onto his right, because he's got a good range in him, Isaac Opon. And what Yakubu Zakari.
Now Glaston Awako. Koboto Isaac Mensah. Mensah is looking for Bin Junior. Here is Junior! Into the side net. Junior.
He just knew what was going to happen once the ball popped up on his left foot. Isaac Mensah finding his strike partner or Sataka. Shifted the ball to his left, got the shot away, looking to beat Dan Lad on his near side. Ball's just into the side net and there.
Awaku goes down this time. It's a fair challenge from Boedo. He's looking for Mukwala. Ayi comes with a header. Amankwala in an attempt to get the ball is fouled by Kosa. Yao Bless whistles. He reaches
Still in the box. Right there. If he stays where he is, he gathers the ball quite comfortably, but he panicked. Got his head onto the ball of bravery there. Right there. That's his area. He should be commanding it. No point in heading the ball out as he did.
Credo Yadam. Caleb Amankwa. Joseph Esso is looking for Zachary. Good ball in. Sharif Mohammed.
You know, so he just improvised there. Yakubu Zachary.
Now Richard Boedu. Back to Japan. Good movement forward, looking for Mukwala. Isaac upon. Esso finally clears the danger. Asante Kotoko mounting pressure on the Phobians. Here is John Tedeku. His ball is intercepted. Now is Richard Boedu onto the part of Ejapon. Ejapon sends a cross and Ayi gets something on it. Upon Ayi saves. It's Isaac Upon again. Is blocked.
In the last couple of seconds there, that is where I go. So Upon's effort is brilliantly defended there by Yakubu Zachary. That was really good defending, believe me, because if he doesn't throw himself, and he's actually on the pitch as we speak, suffering from something after diving into that challenge. But this one-time ball from a Japan is a delight for one. Ayi again not too convincing with the punch. Isaac Upon's effort is blocked by him. He just can't drop his foot out.
Before he eats, and a woman will suffer during labor. It never said man will work for women to chop. Franco Naro. All right, this is a man. Yes, we need Bible. And also, I don't know. Kwame, for example, if the snake was not having legs, why did God say it will crawl on its stomach? Okay, young Gotti, Amasaman, Vanguard Estate, also the way, and so a brain. I want to enter.
Snake, no, 30 seconds.
All right.
No, 9.
Okay. Pastor Mauli, the way for appear do was it just sometimes it pains me when I see how our local champions deal with their coaching issues. A team who is about to play an African game suddenly sacks their head coach. They went ahead recruiting new technical members, even those who were not in existence during Samuel Boadu's era. If they are able to do this, why didn't they do same? The one who single-handedly gave them trophies after a decade of drought. This is hypocrisy at the highest level. Pastor Mauli appeared.
Ghana Football Association Disciplinary Committee, General Omugusu Clay cases, and Obekaya match a course between Bobo Kwaya friend Mediama Sporting Club, Wamene Legon Cities and a boy. Game na GDS refuge and Temono, the Modemono and Concan Charles Bulu, and I'm so Emma Bobo Cafe Legon Cities, Omofa Mrano Esho Musemi and Yema Bebre, our game no Ghana Football Association Disciplinary Committee Netrasano, Wamasi Debbie, Legon Cities Subai, our Womudani Dino Genua and Kaye, Wama fine you 8,000 Ghana cedis plus 2,000 Ghana cedis. Na sa 2,000 Ghana cedis womo de atu omo so no. Womo si Charles Bulu after the game no officials of Legon Cities ne car wo de buy no. Womo kojojo car ne type papa tie no nto mo gidie se o se sa 2,000 Ghana cedis no womo de ema womo. And na Michael Ampedu a wono so esia kan ni bi no. Ono so ma 5 matches ban. 5 match ban se ono so January wontimi ensia kan matches enum emfa ma eye Bobo Kwaya fe Legon Cities na January mpacho ahano eye mena kakra January pacho utiemi mbesenka oboamo ha. The disciplinary committee, which was chaired by vice chairperson Clara Olympio, also handed a 10-match to an official of the club after being found guilty of acting in an unsporting and intimidating way towards match officials on the day of the match. Mintiasia Kakrampacho.
Miss Mintiasia, can be, sir.
Sir,
can be Mintiasia.
The
Babontin.
discipline committee ruling from the GF, first and second part in the
okay.
But last one, I am in Naka.
Okay. The
discipline committee, which was chaired by Vice Chairperson Clara Olympio, also handed a 10 match to an official of the club.
10 match ban.
Yes.
10 match.
10 match
to an official.
Okay.
After being found guilty of acting in an unsporting and intimidating way towards match officials of the match. Matches.
Official. That's specific.
Referee no. Okay, referee no. And they do on the so don't mean match no.
And I want man 10 matches ban. Okay.
For sporting and intimidation.
There's a 10 match ban. Ban na ma.
Amba. Tina my emenaka. General. And you say the city until Legon cities dia abano no. Na general. Enwa Kumasi Asante Kodoko Salom ya bless. A review panel committee ni tana ni case ni so biom. And no Tuesday review committee no etna ni case no esubium. Nti se ni yehwe ni mu say by the close of this week ruling ni betimi aba. Review committee ni tana asibium.
Okay.
E woni case ni so.
Whereas I'm saying forms no doso. You have no more kabum. Party dis e ba ko play.
Ti general enu ni situation say this akwakoye e wo ho. Na general already no bo Alhaji Guruza ne kasa o Happy FM and in some bebratu jada for the Black Stars of Ghana home. Na Black Stars general ma me fa we so and no executive council ni share.
Voice me say so bi o. I'm told say me no kra. Ye mo mi no nyina. Afi ye nto so.
It is general Black Stars executive council ne tana se no ano. Wo mo etoto de for 2 games the Black Stars of Ghana ekoboye no. So mo gidi say aboye papa makochodo otuado. Wo hu sedie ni players, wo hu sedie team ni sitie ahead of World Cup ye babeko. Wo mo so discuss bonuses any appearance fee. Na general bonuses and appearance fee ndo mo se sabre GF no enko antimi take decision e wo ho. Wo many ministry no and discussing aka 47 days near beko World Cup no. Wo mo se before World Cup no beba no o me settle on the bonuses and then appearance fees wo mo de bema each player bia obeteki part e wo World Cup ni bi. Wo mo se eye football no eye nkabom World Cup aba e wo se clubs na wo provide players officials wo timi boma ye football ni timi tumpo ni nyina no wo timi mo nyina opportunity na World Cup no timi kobi eno je no wo decide say Premier League clubs no wo mama obia 1 slot 18 clubs no obia benya 1 slot wo de beko World Cup ni bi Division 2 clubs no so benya 1 slot obia club obia benya bi na mo de akọ World Cup ni bi and the constituency bodies no
Division 1 and Division 2
sorry Division 1 into Division 1 benya
aya tubu
okay Division 1 benya and the Premier League nso ebenya na fei wo mo chiemu a former president o ma beye efe no matena so pen no wo be mo nyina so akonya se World Cup no wo mo so enkobi eno koda nchen a ye ba beto oba no wo mo ko pre GF akonya no se o mepe GF president no wo mo so no wo mo opportunity biti se Amanda Clinton e biti se Renfredo Seko Kupama na ya amponsamo wo mo nyina no mo opportunity se da bia World Cup no wo mo nyina no betima ko because o mo gidi se football de e den kabom eneba na nyina no eye pending budget Genoa wo metimi aye ediato for the World Cup no. Bet Power Premier League no is on hold. Nanso Bet Power for wo metia $300,000 at the Ghana Football Association. Sika womo ene eye GF no ebabe use for Bet Power womo eye training picture womo ebabe develop no womo eyimu $300,000 eye dollars at the GF no se sabre womo ni GF ne be kan bom se de be ya eye prampram no wo metima shase no metimi develop eye artificial pitch no enso ewo prampram as part of sponsorship womo ne eye GF no enso assign ye womo se Division 1 clubs ni nyina wo Division 1 bia hye so se Access Bank ohoni bia ye betua wusika e de afa to ye Division 1 club na un bia account so timi ko bia account e wo Access Bank se da bia Access Bank for o metimi ama opportunity na wusika wo so ye o ye entitled to abra wo bo Division 1 no wo metimi tua se sika ni nyina enso e de ama clubs no enso e wo eno kodanche a clubs ni complaining say head of a second and that's ahead of league boy. Start time first round second woman train aka club be sika $5,000 I was a start time Timmy at the moment and also Jeff international woman discuss o magia to me say woman start time do come on say enche bia sika no ebe available and so at the ama clubs no enyina already no bet power there sika $25,000 and each club will be answer beka wo metwemu $15,000 at the ama clubs no akamu $10,000 almost say first round no ebe ko na wie no wo metua so no me ama Premier League clubs ni nyina we nkomodia enu so etimi course abra Ghana Football Association and executive council no tenase and so ewo sanso na Ash Code ene Ghana Football Association wo mo court case ni so no wo mo etna so anaso mo discuss ya wo mo sasem no court ti sabre wo mo twen so on the 14th no wo mo kokopie mu ewo court na fe substantive case da hom ayo mo di anhye na to league ni so no wo mo akwa apie na fo makoka asem no e die free ho eno koda nche on the 19th ene ya che mo for contempt no eno so o ma ready say koduru a wo mbekọ no metimi akoka case ni na e die free ho ebi mu gidie se na nka ansana case ni betima koso no na wo senka wo mutimi eye injunction mutimi etena so free o kran sa no mabo league no but intimi ambassa enso ewo hom jenu ba mindi dwa kakra me father stories no enso entoaso T74 eye dropa unum T74 ebe yo ni peduanum adwuma num T74 na emboa any viral infection disease any bacterial infection disease ebeko apart from no we obi a yare bi hihye ho a huhu anu a ebeko ebetu ase de ma anaso obi wo kidney problem wo liver problem wo lungs problem T74 eduro no na onom wonum T74 eduro no ko ni pedua no a sa yare ma bobo suin ebetu ase de ma ya number 0244 202 239 wo for number we so be jos na 0551 555933 for number we niambo na wonsa entimi enkebi na num T74 Ochia herbal powder num powder papa obia wo sisiare wo ba wo bema wo sisiare num ochia herbal powder ni bi abema sisiare na ko usisie ana sisisie no na de trase ye de nantine de bibia enti so sisi no ehun to chima ha dwie ochia herbal powder ne powder ekuni pedue no ma ekwa ko meki cholesterol awudom wo sisie no mu de ama obi wonya STDB wonya white mu meses ne mbaye wo koko yare o pressure no wosro anase obi empoma gudie no onya de bomode nanom wotwea herbal powder ne bi eno ne herbal powder ekoni pedue ne ma ekoni pedue ne majuma na yare bi ehintebia no etu afiri ho de amount greathouse.com.gh obetwa bet na bedia oso twa bet no o baby papa utwa bet na udia usika na betima beka wonsa eno ne greathouse.com.gh kona ko register ofun no memfanya browsing ko register na register osimni wie na fei wo de wo register Great Us ka ho a na tse wo ba betwa bet boxing na Champions League ebekosi utwa Great Us na dia ne de sika na to account mu e de amount boxing basketball ana se ayi agudie bia bomode na register e wo greathouse.com.gh pokwa number nie pokwa number 0242 436 160 0242 436 160 die pokwa ye nie pokwa se bebia wo bia wo fie wo office bebia wo hye bia wo insurance ewu bebia wo hye bia wo peso ye wo insurance de me ha wo se wo insurance company no bomadi na free pokwa bebia wo bia no pokwa ba beje na makwakoreji aye wo insurance no no masanso e de abrew ne number ne 0242 436 160 untimi mfrenu kwa wo de send WhatsApp pokwa beje so na fe wa ye insurance no wa ba abeje insurance no akwakoye e de amount police ni na dro dropa do ye num ko ni pedue ni mu na boost ye immune system no omi na beboa ma yare bia entimi mbo obuo na ni immune system no yare bia bebia no na boni ni pedua no enunti na wose num police ni na dro num police ni dro ni bi na nko ni pedue ni mu na nko boost immune system no sere bia gonorrhea syphilis white ulcer stroke CCRE fatigue malaria kidney problem liver problem ni nyina no eba ni pedue ni ma entimi enhaw Kel Chaco toothpaste a toothpaste de twitwi ese anopa bia nipa da se no so twitwi ose na be twitwi ose a aye Kel Chaco toothpaste no na wo so de twitwi ose fe twitwi ose na de twitwi ose a ebeyi nka efiri onum ebeyi nyema bia kwahyehyɛ osim no efiri ho ade amaw ebebom onum atima da ho mo atima di koye joba en sɛ obeyi su Kel Chaco toothpaste ne be na timi aboa na yare bia ehyehyɛ onum obia no eyi efiri ho ade amaw obu ho akaka kra na ɛhanom yusu bi na entu ase emfa emaw Kim Faisal